Okay, we're back again. So today we're going to try and pair up one of these cockbirds. We're going to try and get another pair down. Where is he? He's here somewhere. He is one of Leo's sons. The one that just flew in there, we could probably pair him up too. I'm going to get these guys out for a fly as well, but I'll set that cockbird aside. Well, a bit of a look, because I do have this cockbird here. It's not the one we're going to pair up, but I am looking at pairing him up. And this is a cockbird here that I'm considering pairing up. He's ready to go. I did breed him for stock, so hopefully we can do something pretty good with him. He is line bred down off Big Leo anyway, and he's just like a spitting image of him, so hopefully he breeds as well as his father does, but we'll wait and see with that one. So we've got a few options. We've got this little hen here, which is down off Storm, and there is another one in here somewhere which is down here. So there she is. We've also got this one as well, so that one's been pretty consistent through the season. So yeah, we'll see. We've got a couple more hens over in the other section to look at, but we just need to get a couple more pairs sorted and down, hopefully on eggs. I'm trying to get around about 10 pairs. 10 pairs is going to be pretty good, enough to fill up this side of the loft, because we will sort through these birds soon anyway. Some of these, there's a whole bunch of these that are going to go on the $20,000 ring race next week. So there's a fair chance a lot of these won't come back. And as usual, the little cheeky hen, she's coming down to say hello. Still struggling to pair you up, but it's all right. I just enjoy her. She's a good little pigeon, this one. She will race again next year. We'll see how we go, but we do have to start filling up these sections again, which is going to be interesting. I do have 2 free boxes at the moment, so can fit another 2 pairs in there. We'll go over and have a look anyway. I've got to get a nest bowl and everything set up on this side. So I'm starting to expect eggs from these ones any time now. What I might do is just shut that back down, open up another box. Cockbird's down in there, hanging around. That hen actually might be laying today. Looks kind of like it. She's hanging in there pretty tight. But we'll keep a close eye on them, because we are expecting a lot of little babies soon. What I might do is set up one of these new pairs in down here. Shock, not sure if I'm going to breed with him, so we may have at least 2 free boxes. I do have to try and pair up this Thai grizzle, but he's proven to be a little bit difficult to do so, but we'll get there. Just sort of 1 pair at a time, ticking along. A lot of the birds are at age where they're ready. Some of these older ones will just breed whenever. The younger ones, some of the ones we bred for stock, just a little bit slow. But we are getting some pretty good weather, so they should start turning around. Like this little hen down here, she went down pretty quick, so that's pretty good. I'll open this one, so I shut this one up. They've had their turn. It's more just giving them a bit of freedom and starting to get them used to where their boxes are, because I still feel like, because I haven't set these up ideal enough to add, these boxes look the same, so we might have a few issues coming up. But this hen here, she is pretty close to laying as well. You can see look at her, getting pretty close to these hens, which is good. We're going to get a couple little drop around about the same time. And this is the cockbird. He does look like a bit henny. His father's like that too. So his father is this red checker over here. So you can see he kind of looks like a bit of a hen as well. And his mother is actually that little checker up there. So she's a little stunner, that one. But what we need to do is get down the cockbird that I want today. And there's a son of this guy up here. Can we see him? There he is. So it's a son of this guy. Let's get them paired up, leave these guys alone. Pretty excited to get these pairs down. And we have the couple of hens that are in here still that we need to pair up, but we've still got them hiding over the back here so they can get ready. I would like to probably try and pair him up one of these, the smaller hens, but we'll see. They may not be ready just yet. So we do have a few other options. Red checker, well, the mealy, sorry, there, she's gone with the red checker cockbird. That's a father. But we're going to try and breed a few more of those, more Vanderbilt, more percentage wise anyway. And we do have this one as well, but hopefully that one's going to be a hen. I just had 2 birds paired up, and I'm pretty sure that was a hen out of those 2. But yeah, we'll just have to see how we go, because I want to try and pair that one up I was just looking at with the Veenstra. So yeah, we're getting there. We just really need to get a wriggle on. So got him set up in the box with a little hen. Hopefully they get along. I do have another hen back there potentially. I just want to put these 2 in there and just see how they go. That's me and you, nothing. You 2 together, come on. That's what she thinks. Look at her. That's not what's going to happen. You need to pair up with him. That's what's happening. If you want to breed, that is the deal. Are you agree? Oh, she's a bit of a pain sometimes, that one. But hopefully these guys will sort of pair up. Her sister over in that one, she took a few days, but she did come around. But the same thing here as well. I think he's ready to go. She'll just take a couple of days. Just stop it, all right? It's not happening. Them 2 just not getting along too well at the moment. Maybe if I leave them in over there tonight, they might be fine. But we'll see. We'll keep a close eye on these 2. Hopefully they do pair up. But we will just have to see how we go. We just want to get all these pairs down. That's the main goal. And I've got the Veenstra up there with the other little hen as well, so we'll see how we go with that. But same thing, he's pretty aggressive, but we'll wait and see. That's good. That's what we want. So basically this pair here is just basically a replica of Leon Storm. So he's pretty much identical and she's pretty much identical. Just a little bit of percentage out, because I did inbreed one of their daughters and sons back to their parents. So we'll put these together and see if that works, but I'm pretty happy. They look pretty good. Let's hopefully they can replicate the breeding success of the other pair. Breed us a few other good ones, so we'll see. I'm definitely happy that these 2 are getting along quite well, which means I could probably look at pairing up the last hen we've got left. Because I'd really want to pair it to this cockbird up here. That would be ideal. I was thinking about putting his daughter back with him, but I don't know yet, because we've still got to sort out what's going on here. So a little bit of juggling, muck around, but you know, getting 1 pair down at a time, I'm pretty happy with that, and pretty happy with everything that's going on over here as well. But we'll get the birds out for a fly, I think. Okay, so I've got the last of the flying ones out anyway. There's a couple more that we'll put down into the breeding pens, but you know, for the next few days I'll probably just get a bit of flying like these guys are, and then we need to start pumping out the numbers. We need those birds back up in the air. We had quite a few at the beginning of the season, but pretty heavy hits, and then whatever's left is probably in the breeding pens already now, plus these few that are just left. So that's good. I only want the best here anyway, and we'll keep sorting them out over the next few years. We're going to have a bit of a tidy up anyway, a bit of a cull on some of the older birds and some of the ones we raced last year as well. Not so much killing them or anything, but just probably giving a few away, and only keeping the very best of the as 2-year-olds, which is nearly most of those anyway, to be honest. I think most of the ones have thinned out a bit naturally, which has been pretty good. So hopefully they get a good little fly without any falcons or anything, because it is a beautiful day for them. They come down, we've got a couple on the roof there. I don't really like that habit, but I don't really see any falcons chase them. Come on! Come on! Sort of caught me off guard a bit, but they're all looking really good. I'm pretty happy with what's left here anyway. A few starting to pan a bit, which isn't too bad. We've got this other cockbird up here who's looking pretty good, one of Leon Storm's sons. Haven't done too much with him yet, but he was pretty consistent in the race team. He's just chilling. He's a nice looking bird too, that one. But everyone else is just relaxing. We're going to get them out for a bit more. I don't know what they're worried about. I don't see any falcons. I might call them in. Get some food for them. It's just a little bit jumpy, so we'll lose a few there. They're just flying off again. Come on. Trying to get a few back in line. I've been a little bit slack lately just because you know, we've finished racing and things like that, but then I've decided to do the last 10k race, so I thought I'd whip them into gear. They're still flying quite well though. I'll just shut this up, get some food in here, and then we'll call them in. Let's get them in. Come on. Camel. Come on. This way, come on. Those hens, that hen wants to go over there because she knows where the breeding side is. Come on. All right. Light feed today. I really want to try and get them out for a toss tomorrow morning. If I can do 2 10-kilometre tosses tomorrow, I'll be pretty happy. But we'll see how we go. Just to try and get them back into a little bit of a routine before the race next weekend. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I've got a few birds in here we're sorting out. But they're not going to jump in here. There's 2 little hens that do need to come across, but they are the 2 naughty ones we've got at the moment because we held them back a bit and they sort of hang around outside. So all the good flyers, we just let them out together. Come on, if you just want to feed, come over here. These girls are too busy worried about the cockbirds over here. Come on, get some food, go. I don't think one of those hens went in there, did she? No, that's good. What I need to do now, I'm going to get a nest bowl up the top here with the Veenstra cock. And that other hen, because the other ones look like they're doing pretty well. So let's get that sorted. Maybe even try and close the top up a little bit. Okay, so I'm starting to run out of time a little bit now, but the main deal was to get that guy paired up. I may look at moving the Thai grizzle. I've let him out because he's way too vicious with that little hen. So we'll most likely see what we got with this free box. We may have another free box up here. We'll see how we go. But it's looking good. We got plenty of pairs going now. Look at all these pairs. This is what I want. We all should have babies in here very soon, and you know, everyone's pairing up. Look at this. That's the Veenstra hen, doing pretty well. One of Leo and Storm's sons, so very happy that those 2 are getting along well. She should lay hopefully next week. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to have a lot of really top-notch potential little birds to race next year, so I'm pretty excited. We've got some really good pairs. Hopefully we can get these guys sorted in. What I might do tonight for those ones is just leave that open, shut this one up, and I might just let them 2 have all this space in here together, get used to each other a little bit, and then maybe tomorrow what I'll do is sort of fix that up, put a nest bowl in there, and sort them out a little better than what they are now. Hopefully we might get them paired up, because I did see him chasing one of the other hens, showing a little bit of interest in it, not 100%, but yeah, I think we'll be able to get him paired up pretty quick, and then we're going to have you know, a lot of young birds coming through, and we are starting to wean some as well. So this little baby, we're going to have to wean him very soon. He's fully feathered up under the wing, so maybe sometime this weekend or maybe during the week we might get him into a weaning section over here that we will set up as well. So stay tuned. It's starting to get really busy. We're breeding, we're going to be weaning birds, breaking birds in, all this kind of crazy stuff. So yeah, and we're still kind of got a little bit of racing to do. They've got one more race and we'll be doing a few tosses as well. So stay tuned and I'll see you very soon.